Williams, making another video for you guys. I'm here to make a video about a lot of these so-called pro-blacks. They talking about, they want to focus on, these mass shooting done by white people. They want to focus on white supremacy and stuff like that, and stuff like that. And they saying that they are against white supremacy, but they are attacking other black people for having a different opinion, especially on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, etc. When black people have different opinions about building wealth in the black community, building power and wealth in the black community, or helping each other out in the black community and stuff like that. And a lot of these fake pro-black militants are just fake and phony. Is all. I don't know what to say. They saying that black people can't be racist and stuff like that. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna say this again. Black people can be racist. Black people can be racist. Minorities can be racist, just as white people can be racist. So, anybody can be a racist. It doesn't matter what race you are, color you are, and stuff like that. I'm gonna say this again. Black people can be racist in the black community. If Uncle Ruckus on the cartoon show called Boondocks can be a racist, black people can be a racist. Just like white people can be, just like minorities can be racist, just as white people. So don't go there with me, because I don't buy into the whole stereotype where black people cannot be racist, because black people can be just as racist, and minorities can just be as racist, just like white people can be racist. So, don't go there. And you got a lot of these fake pro-black militants out here are very stuck up. They don't want to help anybody in the black community. They don't want to do for themselves in the black community. Every time when a black person is helping another person out, they're going through a dilemma or a hard time and stuff like that, they don't get called out. They don't get any record. They don't get any recognition. Just like myself, I don't get any recognition. You got a lot of these fake woke pro-blacks. They get all the recognition in the world, but they don't do nothing in the black community. They don't do anything. They don't clean their neighborhoods because because they saying it because they don't want to get attacked by white supremacy. It's because of the white man and stuff like that. They don't want to do, but at the same time, the white man don't live in your neighborhood. The white man, like I said, for the white man, it's not stopping you from doing anything that you want to do. Like I said, I know this country is very racist, but we as black people, we have the freedom to do whatever we want in this country. You follow what I'm saying? We have every freedom as black people to do whatever we want in this country. Nobody can stop from doing what we want to do. The only people that's stopping black people is black people. You follow what I'm saying? And you know, it's not because of white people, it's black people that are stopping themselves, in the black community. All they want to do on YouTube, they want to talk about white supremacy. They want to talk about white racism all the time on YouTube. And they don't want that. They don't even want to, instead, they don't even want to help other black people be successful. They don't want to build businesses for black people. They don't want to help black people build businesses. They don't want to help black people get a clean slate in life. All they want to do is just beg other people to help them out. Instead, they don't want to do for themselves. Like I said, for we as black people, we got to stop begging other people to help us and start doing for self. Because, and we got to start voting more. Because I see a lot of black people complaining about, about being thrown under the bus. Let me tell you something. You ain't getting thrown under the bus. It's just y'all that's stopping y'all. You follow what I'm saying? I know white people ain't doing it. We are the only black people that are so divided. That they are so dividing for one another. We want to kill each other out on the street. We want to sell dope and not start our own business. We don't want to do none of that in the black community. All we want to do is complain, which ain't gonna solve anything whatsoever in the black community. So, every time you talk about self-responsibility, you get called these white racial slurs that white people used to call us during slavery. Like coon and Uncle Tom, bed wench, bed bucks, Sambo, all the other stuff. But I'm against those words, but that doesn't bother me, but I'm against those words because why, if you are a pro-black, if you saying that you are against white supremacy, why are you using white slave terms to demonize every black person that has a different opinion than you do. That don't make sense to me. You saying that you are against white supremacy, but you using words that white people used to beat us down with if you don't do the work. They used to call us the N-word, the house ends, the field ends, the N-word, and stuff like that. We didn't do the work, you know. And you using word that black people used to hate their masters by using. You follow what I'm saying? The word coon and bedwench and Uncle Tom and stuff like that and Sambo, these are white supremacist words that you so-called pro-blacks are using. Supposedly, Black Lives Matter, the new Black Panther Party, and the Black Liberation, the Black Liberation, something, I forgot the name, but they red, black, and green pro-blacks that don't even make no sense whatsoever. These pro-blacks today do not make any sense whatsoever. Cause I like I said before, I call them anti-black because they are anti-black. You follow what I'm saying? They saying the most things that are against black people. The pro-blacks today are against black people. Let me tell you why. Because they don't care about the black community. They don't want to see other black people be successful. If you work in corporate America, you gonna get called a sellout very easily. They're very jealous hearted. They make most of these fake pro-black militants are raised in single parent households where the daddy wasn't around. The daddy left them without nothing. So they get mad because. They get mad because something happened a long time ago during the 1800s. Like I said before, I know slavery was bad, but we had to let slavery go. It's other things in the black community we need to be focused on instead of just focusing on the past. What the white man did. Like I keep saying, the white man did not sold you to slavery. Africans did. Africans sold us to slavery, not the white man. And I keep getting to these pro-blacks head is that Africans sold us to slavery. These fake pro-black militants think that everybody is supposed to owe them something, but nobody owes you anything. We as black people, we have to do for self in the black community. We have to do that in order to survive in these hard times that we're living in. Because I see a lot of these fake pro-black militants, they being all talk, but they don't help anyone. They don't help anyone whatsoever. They don't help anyone. When some other person gets successful, that's when they want to get all mad. That's when they want to get all jealous hearted. That's when they want to call you a coon or Uncle Tom for being successful. I think that's being selfish and cold hearted as black people. I think a lot of these fake pro-black militants are very hypocritical. They don't know what they stand for. They don't know what they're doing. Because most of these fake pro-black militants are mostly owned by these fake pro-black militants on YouTube. I'm not gonna say their name because I don't want to get any controversy out of it. In most of these black communities, they got a lot of these foreigners that come to their black community and work with them. Mostly the Arabs, the Koreans, and the Asians, the Arabs, Mexicans. They working in their communities. And while, every time when a black person comes to the store, they get mistreated by them real easily. Build your own business in your community. You follow what I'm saying? And I'm seeing a lot of these fake pro-black militants are getting on these foreigners. That is so stupid to me. Why are you pro-blacks are not starting your own business in your neighborhood? Why are you allowing these Arabs and Asians to enter in your neighborhoods in the first place? Well, you should be starting your own business in your own community. In the Asian communities, the Hispanic communities, they start their own business in their communities. Like white people, they start their own business in their community. But we as black people, we don't start our own business in our communities. We just want to get up late and I'm not talking about all black people, but we just want to play this victim mentality where we can't do anything. We can't start our own business in the neighborhoods and stuff like that. I know a lot of black people that's successful, which is good, but I'm talking about these fake pro-black militants. They want to yell out the white man this, the white man that, because we can't do anything because of white racism. these fake pro-blacks today are very hypocritical. They are very hypocritical. They don't know how they don't know what they don't know how to practice on what they preach. Just like back in the day, Martin Luther King. What happened? Whatever happened to pro-blacks like Martin Luther King? Whatever happened to pro-blacks like Michael X? What happened to what happened to pro-blacks like Angela Davis? What happened to pro-blacks groups like the old Black Panther Party back in the '60s? What happened to them? They spoke real knowledge, real truth. They brought all people together. But you fake pro-black militants today, especially you red, black, and green pro-blacks, you are not bringing black people together. You're not bringing no one together. You want everything to be segregated. You want everything to be segregated. Y'all fake pro-black militants are worse than the Ku Klux Klan. Y'all are worse than the KKK is. Y'all are worse than any Klansman. Supposedly, Black Lives Matter, the new Black Panther Party. Y'all worse than any Klansman. And that's why I don't take a lot of you today's fake pro-blacks very seriously. I don't take you very seriously because all you want to focus on is white supremacy. Don't get me wrong, I'm against white supremacy, but all y'all want to do is focus on white supremacy. That's all y'all want to focus on. Y'all want to focus on when white people, when white males or white person starting a mass shooting. That's all y'all want to focus on. Y'all don't want to focus on building wealth. Y'all don't want to focus on building wealth and power to help us as black people. Y'all don't want to focus on that because of white supremacy. Get out of here. Y'all about to drive me nuts about this white supremacy crap. Y'all about to drive me insane. You fake pro-black militants are. You so-called fake pro-black militants that use these reverse racist terms that white people used to call us doing slavery. that is so stupid to me, man. That is so very immature. For you fake pro-black militants are very immature. You don't have any moderate tendencies whatsoever. You are not independent. And most of these fake, if you can't do that because of the white man, well, why are you working for the white man every day? Everywhere I go, you fake pro-black men talking about you are against white supremacy, you are against the white man, but you working for the white man 24/7 on the dot. You want to call white people cave devils, Caucasian woods, and all that stuff. Because most of you fake pro-black militants probably have some white people in your family. You probably related to some of them. You might don't even know about it. You talking about you hate white people. And like I said, for white supremacy, you probably have some black. No, man. Some of you fake pro-black militants probably have some white in your family, just like white supremacists have black in their family. You follow what I'm saying? I'm doing the equal squad here because some of you fake pro-black militants are really getting on my nerves. You don't want to help nobody. You don't want to focus on the positive. All you want to focus on just negativity all day long on YouTube. All day long here on YouTube. All I see in the black community is black barbershops and stuff, black food business and stuff like that. But you don't want to build anything else in the black community. And I can't forget black beauty shops too. That's all I see. So you don't want to start your own shoe business. You don't want to. You fake pro-black militants don't want to do nothing. All you want to focus on is white supremacy all the times. You don't never let go of the past. You don't never let go of slavery. I know. Yeah, I'm not forgetting about my ancestors. I'm not doing that. But it's time to let things go and focus on other things that's wrong in the black community, like the war on drugs and the prison stuff. That's what we need to be focused on. That's modern slavery. We need to be focused on that instead of just focus on slavery that happened in the past. The past ain't nothing we can do about it. It's time to move on. It's time to focus on other things, to build our community up. So, but anyway, this is Justin Williams. Feel free to rate, comment, and subscribe, and add me on Facebook. I'm out. Peace.